Good evening, lesbians, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some Monster High news. I'm going to throw in some stuff that I have not covered on this channel yet, but we're mostly going to be talking about the new wave of Buried Secrets. So we just saw Claudine like a couple days ago, and now we got to see the rest of the line, and they're just as disappointing as she was, in my opinion, but a lot of people seem to like some of them. So let's just get right into it. So starting off with Claudine, just because she's the one we've seen before. This is basically just like a new photo of her. You know, like her accessories are next to her. She's not holding her purse like before. I think this is a new photo. I think this is the new one. I actually don't remember. Claudine got the most photos though. The others seem to only have like 2 photos each, and I only saved one of them. So you're probably wondering who the others are. We've got Cleo, who we knew was confirmed due to a leak from Frankie's previous Buried Secrets dolls box. There was a teaser that showed Cleo's mask, and it looks exactly the same. We also have Twyla and Lagoona, who were very unexpected. I thought that it was going to be another Draculaura and maybe a Frankie or a Toralei or something, like one of the characters that they've already done. But no, they surprised us with Twyla and Lagoona. Lagoona is very surprising because her legs are fully blue here. Mattel is notoriously cheap. And clearly they could not be bothered to do the gradient on Lagoona's legs on a budget scale. But we do know that they're changing her legs soon for the upcoming Skulltimate line, but I'll talk about that later. So, Claudine is the one we've seen before. I don't have too much to say about her. She's still very mediocre in my opinion. I like her hair, but that's probably the only thing that I like. I don't even like her makeup. Her mask is nice, but it's all pixelated, which sucks. And their faces are pixelated. So I don't have the most positive opinion of this line right out the gate. Cleo is cute, I would say. Like, I think she's probably the most decent outfit-wise. Like, I like her skirt piece, which is sewn on to the top. You know, it's really confusing what the theme of this line is. It's clearly some sort of masquerade, right? We have this photo showing the packaging, and it says Moonlit Dance. And then here we have those being shown being the bags that come with them in there. So they're clearly at some kind of dance, right? But then they come with a bag like it's a dance recital. Like, I don't know, are they rehearsing for the dance? Are we gonna get a deluxe Moonlit Dance line? Probably not. I'm really confused about the theming here because they all come with a big tote bag. I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying, Cleo probably looks the most decent to me. Her face is alright. I'm not the biggest fan of the ombre lip that they're doing here. It just doesn't look the greatest to me, but it's okay. Her earrings are nice. It's nice to see that they have earrings in this wave. Her makeup's fine, you know, it's passable. The tinsel at the front of her hairline, it kind of just looks like they brushed, like glitter paint over her hair. It doesn't look like tinsel to me. It looks very strange. But, yeah, overall she's fine, but I can't see myself making a purchase. It's the same with Twyla. I'm not crazy about this one. This is the one I have seen people raving about. People love this Twyla, and it's totally fine if you do. I'm just saying that I don't see what others are seeing. Especially when we got an infinitely prettier Twyla yesterday. Like, come on, man. You guys are settling for this? Her makeup is cute, though. I like the bows above her eyeshadow. And her lips, the ombre actually works much better for her. I think it's the hair. I think I hate the bun hairstyle. I don't like the way it looks. I have never been a fan of this hairstyle on dolls, and I will take it down any chance I get. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. I think that's what's dragging her down for me. Because this Twyla does have potential. I see the potential people are seeing in the face. This is a cute face-up. But we gotta remember she's pixelated, which sucks. I guess other aspects about her are cute. Like, I like the bow-shaped shadows on her legs. That's fun. I like what they did there. Her dress is pretty cute. You know, okay. Now that I'm looking at her more, I am actually starting to see what people do. Her dress is probably the cutest. I said Cleo's was, I lied. It's Twyla's. Twyla's dress is definitely the best. But it's still not good, you know? I don't know. It's still just not very good to me. But she is Yeah, I can see how she's the best of the line. If you give her a reroot and get rid of the bun hairstyle, I do actually think she's savable. Some bangs would do her well, because that thang is huge. And then Lagoona, she's a newcomer to this collection. Same with Twyla. This is both of their first Buried Secrets dolls. So like I was saying earlier about Lagoona's legs, they are going to change it when it comes to the upcoming Skulltimate line, the Oasis series. That Lagoona, in her artwork, you can see that she has painted scales on her knees, similar to Ginnifier. So it looks like they're taking the Ginnifier approach with Lagoona's legs going forward, where instead of having like an ombre effect painted on, they are instead going to make her calves entirely blue. And then there will be like little painted blue scales on like right above her knees, basically, to kind of create a faux transition that's not actually that good, but it's basically what they did with Ginnifier is what I'm saying. So I guess that's why they went with fully blue legs here, just for fun. I don't actually know. But it's cool to see Lagoona finally getting dolls again, because she had like a year of absence. Like, for a while there, her last doll was Monster Fest. And Monster Fest was amazing. That was such a pretty Lagoona. So, you know, it was weird to just see her vanish. So, it's nice that she's back. I'm assuming it was the leg thing. They were trying to, like, work around a cheaper way to produce her legs. Because I imagine painting the ombre onto each one probably got expensive, especially considering that Lagoona is in a lot of the lines. She's one of the main characters. It's different for a character like Spectra, who doesn't get dolls as often, so I'm thinking Spectra is going to keep her ombre the way it is for her next release. Or who knows, maybe the ombre is the reason we haven't seen another Spectra in like a year. Maybe that's why they skipped her for Skulltimate Secrets. But anyway, I do like this Lagoona's face. Just like Twyla, she has little bows, and her face looks weird. Her face looks really weird. What the hell is going on with... She doesn't even look like Lagoona. Something looks weird about her face. I feel like I'm breaking character or something. She just looks fucked up. I don't know how to put it into words, but her face looks wrong to me. Something looks very, very wrong with her. From a distance, it's not so bad. Anyway, her mask is cool. I didn't comment on Twyla's. It's like a little bunny mask. That's cute. Lagoona's is like fish. It's just a fish. But yeah, Lagoona's back. Yay. So like I said, we do have one in-person photo, and in this photo you may notice inside of Torali's in the box. Torali's inside Claudeen's box. She's there. Hell yeah, dude. I'm wondering what that artwork of her really looks like, because from what I can see, it seems like she's dressed up for this collection. So it's like, are they gonna do a wave 2? Probably not, but like, come on, what is that? Show me a better look at it. Like, I'm trying to look at her as closely as I can, because I'm a freak and I have to look at every single Torali artwork in existence to approve of it. I can't see enough of her here. I need to see more. Maybe this is her tennis doubles doll, because we know that that's series 4. I'm gonna have to buy another Skulltimate Buried Secrets Torali. I'd be happy with another Skulltimate Torali, actually. I'm sick of Buried Secrets. Give me more Skulltimate. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is this upcoming Monster High Playmobil. Playmobil? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Like, crossover collaboration they're doing. Because Mattel refuses to collaborate with Lego. They just don't want to do it for some reason. They'd rather make their own with the Mega Block sets, or collaborate with Playmobil, which is a Lego ripoff. Don't get mad at me for saying that. I used to go to the Playmobil castle that was in my town. There was a castle. It closed like 15 years ago, but I still have fond memories of shopping in there. I don't think there was actually much to do in the Playmobil castle, but it was cool. I liked hanging out in there. It was fun. So, these look very silly. Like, just look at Cleo. Look at Cleo. Look at any of them. Look at any one of them. They're all extremely goofy looking. They're funny. I would love for them to make a Torali. And no, that is not a Torali in the corner. That's a Claudine. So many people, when I posted saying that I wanted them to do a Torali, people were saying, oh, Torali's in the corner. That's not her. That's Claudine. In the Fearlating set, that's Claudine. Do you see how long her hair is? Torali's hair is way shorter than that. And here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. This is the upcoming collector Claudine. Now, this is a concept artwork, and I believe that this is the same concept art that we saw some fan artists do an artwork based on, so that we could get an idea of what the doll is going to look like. Now, because this is a concept art, we have no way of knowing if this is the finalized product. Most likely it is, because, I don't know, I just feel like this hits the nail on the head, and if they change it, I would be kind of bummed, actually, because this looks amazing. This Claudine looks very promising. So this doll is going to be a release in the same vein as Vampire Heart Draculaura, where most likely she's going to be around $90 to $100 and be available through Amazon. I don't know if she's going to sell out as quickly and as abruptly as Vampire Heart Draculaura did, because, well, I don't think Claudine has the same like fan base, the same rabid fan base as Draculaura. Draculaura is the most popular Monster High character. So, of course, anything that she's in is going to sell out at a rapid rate, much faster than the other characters. But, I don't know, I do want this Claudine to sell out because I want her to do well, so that Mattel feels like they can do other, like, big deluxe collector dolls of different characters that aren't Draculaura. I don't know. But I really like the way this doll looks. It looks like she's going to have the Haute Couture screening, most likely with rooted lashes, similar to how Vampire Heart Draculaura uses the Haute Couture screening. So, you know. I don't really know what else to say. I just think that this is a super cool design, and I'm hoping we get to see the finalized doll soon. I imagine we're probably going to see her soon. So, probably don't have to wait too long. With my luck, the full doll's probably been revealed while I'm filming this video. I guess we'll know when I upload it. So yeah, I guess that's about all I have to say about her for now, because I want to see the final doll. I really do. So yeah, back to Buried Secrets. These sure are dolls. I'm not amused by these. I know that they're just here, like, because blind boxes are very popular. That's, like, the main reason that they're producing these at the rate that they are. I think that they're selling well because they're blind boxes. Blind boxes are very, very popular nowadays, especially with stuff like Labubu. But, yeah, I can't see these going away anytime soon. I feel like Mattel is just gonna keep doing it until the end of time. So, I don't know. Maybe if we're lucky over time, we'll get some articulated ones. Maybe they'll go back on the pixelation. Yeah, in our dreams. But yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but I just wish that we would get more deluxe lines and less slop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I always love seeing what you guys have to say. And let me know what your favorite thing that we discussed in this video was, if you want to. Are you interested in these new Buried Secrets dolls, or would you rather spend your money on something better? I'm the latter. I would rather spend my money on something better. I only buy these if it's a Torali, because I feel like legally required to. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!